beautiful moms, and hello proud papas. Hope you're all fine and your babies are also doing great. So are you wondering about going back to that pre-pregnancy body and actually thinking whether it is possible at all? Well, yes, you can do it. I did it because I managed to lose some 14 kgs postpartum without really doing a lot of things. Of course, I'm not one of those super slim celebrities or those gym trainers, who post videos on YouTube saying how you can reduce your belly fat within 1 or 2 weeks. But then you need to understand a new mother's body is totally different than a regular woman. So those heavy exercises are not for us. So what can you do then? So let's see what can you do to reduce that belly fat in today's video. If you want to watch more videos on pregnancy, childcare or mother care, please go and subscribe to my channel. So very first tip that I would like to give you is to be realistic. I know there are so many stories going around, about some celebrity who went back to their pretty shape immediately after giving birth to a baby. But then you need to understand all these celebrities, big celebrities, have their personal trainers, their personal dietitian, and a personal 24-hour nanny to take care of their babies. So that gives them a lot of time to concentrate on their body and their fitness. But if you are somebody like me who need to take care of their baby, who herself need to take care of their baby, and I'm also a working woman, I also have to manage so many other responsibilities at home. So it is then very difficult to take out a lot of time to groom yourself, right? So what I did was a very simple plan that you have to follow. You have to be slow for that, and you do not have to compare yourself with anybody else, because each pregnancy is different, each body is different, and so please do not compare yourself. Some mothers get back to their pre-pregnancy size within 3 months or so, and some mothers take a year or sometimes even more than that. So just do not compare yourself with others. Have realistic goal, go slow, and follow a healthy routine. Walk. If you can manage to go for a walk daily, there is nothing better than that, because walk is a very simple form of exercise and it is very safe even immediately after delivery, irrespective whether you had a cesarean section delivery or a simple vaginal delivery. Walk is not only safe, but it is also helpful in recovery after delivering a baby, because it helps to reduce the blood clots and it also helps to reduce the constipation. So if you can manage to go for a walk at least 20 to 30 minutes every day, it is a very good idea to do so. If you cannot manage that much of time, it is still better to if you can manage at least 4 days per week. I know it is very difficult to take out even that much of time when you have a very small baby at home to take care of. But the best time that I found for myself is when my baby used to be asleep. I used to go for a walk. Of course, your husband or anybody else at home can keep a watch on your baby when your baby is asleep. So of course I was not able to get up early in the morning because I had to get up at nights for feeding my baby. But I used to go for a walk in the evenings for half an hour every day, and that helped me a lot. If you do not have anybody to take care of your baby even for that much of time, I would suggest you to go with a stroller and take your baby with you. And of course the fresh air and sunlight is also good for your baby, so you can go for a walk with your baby. Of course, during this COVID situation, you have to maintain some safety, like have a safe distance. Do not go on a crowded place for a walk. Keep your hands sanitized and maintain safe distance, and wear a mask. Understand what diastasis recti is and treat it. Well, diastasis recti is a abdominal gap that appears after delivery in many mothers. Mothers are not even aware of that, and so they do not work on that. Instead, I saw many mothers work on reducing belly fat. But if your problem is something else and you're working on something else, then that will not help you. Of course, abdominal gap is not a belly fat, but then you need to understand what it is. You can go and watch my previous video where I have explained what diastasis recti is. You can find a link in the I tab above. But even after checking whether you have this diastasis recti or not, you need to work on it. You need to go and do certain simple exercises to treat this abdominal gap and reduce this gap. I have another video where I have demonstrated an exercises which you should do if you have diastasis recti. You can again find the link in I tab above. If you don't treat your diastasis recti and immediately start working on your belly fat, reducing belly fat by heavy exercises, the heavy exercises can actually increase your gap and it can make the condition worse. So it is better to check whether you are suffering with diastasis recti. If yes, then please treat it before you start any kind of exercise to reduce your belly fat. Right kind of exercises. Postpartum, you should do some simple easy exercises at home, but if you want to lose that belly fat, then you need to choose right kind of exercises which target your belly fat. Of course, you should not go for any heavy exercises, say for example crunches, unless you recover completely after delivery. You should always talk to your doctor before starting any kind of heavy exercises. So I have another video where I have demonstrated which simple exercises you can do to reduce your belly fat. You can again find the link in I tab above. Eating habits. Keep check on your eating habits. If you're breastfeeding, of course you need to have a healthy diet, but at the same time you don't want to eat something that will put on weight or add on to more fats in your body. So there are some things that you should take care of. One is eat multiple times a day, but eat in small portions. Second thing that you need to take care of is have some healthy snacks rather than just going for a sweet or just a fatty food or junk food. Go for some salad or go for some fruits that are healthy. I have another video where I have explained what kind of diet you should have if you're breastfeeding and what kind of diet is good for a new mom. So you can find a link in I tab above. Using belly wraps. During pregnancy, abdominal muscles of a mother goes through a lot of stress. So using belly wraps can help you to reduce your belly to some extent by holding your abdominal muscles at a place and helping them to recover and go back to their original place. Belly wraps not only help you to reduce the belly fat but also support your lower back and reduce the back pain. So you should wear a belly wrap 12 to 14 hours per day till 16 to 18 weeks after delivery. I'm planning to make another video where I'll explain what kind of belly wraps are available that you should use after delivery and how to use them. So keep watching my channel and check out my upcoming videos. Breastfeed. Well, we all know breastfeeding is very good for a newborn baby, but the lesser known fact is breastfeeding also affects a new mom's body positively. Breastfeeding actually burns extra fat and so help you to reduce your weight faster. During pregnancy, uterus actually increases in size to accommodate your baby. So when you breastfeed, it also secretes a hormone called oxytocin, which will help your uterus to go back to their pre-pregnancy size. Drink a lot of water. Well, drinking a lot of water is helpful for anybody who is trying to lose the weight, because drinking water will increase the metabolism and which will help to reduce the weight. Well, and also if you're breastfeeding, it is very important to stay hydrated, as the water will replace the fluid lost through breastfeeding. So these were the simple tips that helped me to reduce my weight postpartum. I would also like to explain that the amount of weight that you will be able to reduce easily by practicing these simple tips will depend upon how much weight you actually gain during your pregnancy. If you gained a lot of weight, then you may retain some amount of weight even after following these healthy practices. Well, that's why it is very important not to gain too much of weight during pregnancy. Well, I gained something 15 kgs during my pregnancy and lost 14 kgs now. Well, lost first 12 kgs immediately after I started practicing these simple things. After that, the loss was very slow, and even after completing a year, I'm still retaining some amount of weight. So my pre-pregnancy weight was 55 kgs. Now I'm 56.6 kg, and that's what. So it will depend on how much weight you gain during your pregnancy. Also, there is a lot of things that matter to weight loss. You know, it also depends on your age, your physical conditions, your health during your pregnancy, and so many other things. So just be patient, follow the healthy practices, and you will be able to reduce that weight. It may take some more time compared to others, but that's fine. Of course, you can reduce any amount of weight by strict diet and strong exercises, but I would suggest you to go for this heavy exercises only after you recover completely postpartum, and always consult your doctor before starting any kind of heavy exercises. So that's all for today. I would like to clarify that I am not a doctor or I am not some kind of expert, but I am just trying to share my experiences with you. I hope that helps. So keep watching my videos. Till then, bye.